Key to his education transformation policy issues were, amongst others, access, language policy, institutional governance, and student funding. In an earlier interview, Professor Bengu described what his tenure at the helm of the leadership of the education portfolio was like.
I remember that when I was appointed, it was a surprise to me. But I know that I was qualified to take the position. I was educated. I had been a member of the ANC. I had consulted with the ANC people, both abroad and in South Africa, and I knew exactly where we needed to take the country to.
This is how Professor Bengu outlined his vision to transform the post-apartheid education system.
I must say that education in South Africa was one of the critical elements. In fact, except for education and land, no other issue was that much important in this country. And so we were going to start from the beginning and create a new system that would be accepted by all. In fact, I remember that the two elements of the country were land and education. That was the critical points that had to be addressed. And when Mandela appointed me, that was the main point that I needed to address.
To achieve his transformational goals, Professor Bengu emphasized the need to have a functional, well-resourced and efficient education system.
We wanted to move into a system that would include all the citizens of the country. So the migration was really a migration of all the entities of education that were there. After all, we had 17 different education departments, and all of that was seen by us as something that had to be disbanded. And we had to look for a system that would start from scratch.
This is how he described the challenges he faced as the First Minister of Education in the democratic South Africa and his relationship with top officials in the administration.
I really feel that that was very important for the Minister of Education to be able to have the supporters. I remember that what really helped me was that the Director General, who was denying me my authority as minister, I had to fire. He lost his job because I could not work with him. So I had to fire him and appointed one of the white men who agreed to work with me. And that man agreed with a document that had been prepared by the ANC. And so it is in that way that I had a chance to move in a way that was possible for us to push in our own agenda.
Professor Bengu served as Education Minister until 1999, after which he was appointed ambassador to Germany from 1999 to 2004 until his retirement. Tshepo Ikaneng, SABC News, Johannesburg.